everyone, welcome to this online session in which today we are going to discuss about the topic Earth, Sun and Moon, in which our first topic is Earth. So, our Earth is the third planet from the Sun and is the fifth largest planet in the solar system. It is about 93 million miles away from the Sun, or you can also say that 150 million kilometers away from the Sun. One of its unique features that makes it different from other planets is that it has air, water and soil that any planet does not have. Our earth has three different layers, and what are that? They are crust, mantle and core. So first, moving on to uppermost layer, or you can say that outermost layer, that is thinnest layer and outermost layer of the earth. It makes up only 1% of earth mass. It consists of continents and ocean basins. It has varying thickness. It may be between 35 to 70 kilometer thick in the continents and 5 to 10 kilometer thick in the ocean basin. It is mainly composed of rocks. Now moving on the second most layer, that is mantle. It is dense hot layer of semi-solid rocks. What do you mean by semi-solid? That is, some percent is in molten form and some percent is in solid form. It is approximately 2900 km in thickness. It is the point where most of the internal heat of earth is located. It is thicker and middle layer where is molten metals, minerals, ores and other semi-solid rocks are present. It is composed of two portions, outer mantle and inner mantle. Outer mantle is made up of hard rocks and inner mantle is made up of molten rocks. Now third and the innermost layer is core. It is below the mantle and it constitutes 1/3 of the mass of the earth. It is mostly made up of two parts, liquid outer core and thick solid inner core. Outer core is made up of iron as and iron has high density, so it is very dense, and as the earth rotates the liquid outer core spins creating the earth magnetic field, and due to this magnetic field earth attract object towards itself. This is the figure representing crust, mantle, then core, in that outer core and inner core. So now move to satellites. What are satellites? They are some heavenly bodies which travel around the planets. It means every planet has some satellites. It may be one, two or many in numbers. Our earth has only one satellite and that too is called moon, and it is natural satellite of our earth. There are various artificial satellites also, but natural satellite is only moon. It spins around each and every planet. Now, about moon. Our moon is the only natural satellite of planet. Moon does not have its own light. It means it shines due to light that is emitted by the sun and it reflects the same light and shines. Because of this only we cannot see moon in the daylight as sun is so bright in the daytime. And likewise earth, moon also has its own gravity, that is it attracts all objects towards its center, but moon's gravity is 1/6 of the earth's gravity. Let us know something about surface of the moon. The surface of the moon is covered with dust, rocks, craters, mountains and valleys. How do we know that? There are various researches that shows that, okay? And there is dry and dusty environment on the moon. When big solid called meteoroids crash on the surface of moon, they form big craters on its surface. Some of these craters were formed billions of years ago. And one main thing, there is no air or water on the moon so that we can hear sound, because sound needs a medium through which it can travel. So no voice can be heard on the moon. Now moving on to our most important topic, that is sun. Our sun is big ball of hot burning gases, and it is made up mostly of hydrogen. But this hydrogen is continuously changing into helium, releasing a huge amounts of energy in form of light and heat. That means it is exothermic process. Now we get this energy in form of solar energy, and it is the main source of energy in the entire solar system. This is about the sun. But when we hear about the sun, we have some thoughts in our mind that what are eclipses, because we have heard that solar eclipses, lunar eclipses in our common languages. So what are eclipses? It is an event in which any astronomical objects move under the shadow of another astronomical object. So firstly, let us consider solar eclipse. What is solar eclipse? The term solar indicates that it is related to sun, because if anything is starting with solar, it means it is related to sun. Okay? So what is solar eclipse? Solar eclipse is that in which sun is hidden from our view. It means we cannot see the sun. And the three celestial bodies, moon, earth and sun, lie in a line, and moons comes in between the earth and the sun. And the day on which during which it occurs is a new moon day. So here are two types of solar eclipses, that is partial solar eclipses and total solar eclipse. When the sun is completely blocked by the moon, it is called total solar eclipse, and when the sun and moon are not exactly in line and moon only partially blocks the sun, it is called as partial solar eclipse. In this diagram, you can see the two new terms, that are penumbra and umbra. And what is that? Our shadow usually has two parts, that is umbra and penumbra. In umbra, it is area of complete darkness, it means, and it lie at center of the shadow, whereas penumbra is the area which is area of partial darkness, and it lies at edges of the shadow. The umbra receives no light from the source, while the penumbra receives some light from the source. So these are the meaning of two new terms. Now coming to lunar eclipse, the term lunar indicates that it is related to moon, and in this process the moon is hidden from our view in place of sun. In solar eclipse we were not able to see the sun, and in lunar eclipse we are not able to see the moon, wherein earth comes in between the sun and moon, and it occurs during full moon day. Like solar eclipse, it is also of two types, total lunar eclipse and partial lunar eclipse. When the moon is completely blocked by the earth, it is called total lunar eclipse, and when the earth only partially blocks the moon, it is called partial lunar eclipse. Here also shadow has two parts, umbra and penumbra. This was all about eclipses, the sun, the moon and the earth. So I think that you all must have liked the session. Thanks